Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, Bogey Guitarist Jake here. I just played guitar again today. I made so far $12.44, but somebody bought my snack yesterday, which was like $6.25. So I made like $18 and something cents since I've been playing guitar in public. So I started doing that again. So, what's up, guys? I'm here. And also, I want to apologize to, what's her name? Gosh, what was her name? Like, it's his name as a guy, but, Cassidy? Something Cassidy, something. I remember, anyways, I want to apologize to him. I wasn't mad at you, dude. I appreciate all the advice. I am keeping my options available. Yo, what's up, bullies? I am keeping my options available no matter how I feel about, whatever. I am keeping my options available, just FYI. So, even though I have feelings for another girl, like, I'm gonna do my best to commit, and I do have confidence. You should have met me when I was 22, bro. What's up, Valaise? How are you? You should have met me when I was 22. It was way different then. It was much different then than it is now. So, yep. How's it going tonight? It's going good, man. Thank you. How are you? But no, I do appreciate your advice. I'm watching Paper Mario again. I do appreciate your advice for sure. Like, some of the things you were right about. Like, honestly, like, I probably, there could say I'm going to, but I'm just gonna say probably, because there's a chance where if I feel like it's not genuine, I might not drop whatever I'm involved in for her, but like, I totally understand where you were coming from. I wasn't mad the house workers were upsetting me. So, just so you know, I wasn't mad. I got upset because he told me my bedtime's at 1, and then they came out at like 12:56. I was being kind of loud, but, it just made me kind of like upset, because it's like, I don't know. I got stuff finally gotten taken care of though, so that's good. Not that, but just in general, I got triggered over other stuff that night. I was having a good day until then. But been good. That's good, man. I actually technically had a good day all day. I was at midnight. That's good. I'm glad you've been good. I made $12 the last few days. I made $160 at the waterfront down where I lived before. And dude, I'm getting so skinny again, guys. It's actually crazy. I have been eating, too. I've just been eating my own food instead of eating food here, except for breakfast. Good to hear, yo, thank you. Dude, this Paper Mario game looks pretty cool. You're never late, Jose. It's all good. I just started. If you rewind the time, you can see, like, or you can, like, just check the time on the video, and you can see that you're not late. I'm gonna charge my phone. But yeah, I saw a lot of cute girls today too. But I'm seriously gonna try to get that girl's phone number where I work. I'm gonna carry my phone number on me. Because she works with me, but she's not my coworker. She doesn't even work with me. But she's not my coworker. So I think it's kind of okay. You're at your aunt's house? Nice. That must be a vibe. I used to like going to other families' houses when we used to, but there's just some drama that happened, and like it's actually really bad stuff that shouldn't have been allowed or okay that happened, and I can't talk about it because it has to do with another family member that's like, it's just really personal. Something horrible happened, and nobody really cared that much, and so I'm glad to not be really in contact with them, you know? Dude, Paper Frog Mario looks so cute. I'm kind of glad they had those, like, costumes for Paper Mario in these games. I want to see what the frog suit did. What time is it on here? 05? 04. Hoping that one day I meet my third or fourth cousin sometime. That would be cool. It sucks when you have family members you never met. I have a lot of family members on my dad's side, like cousins and stuff that I never met. I guess Frog Mario doesn't do anything, he just jumps high. That's probably a way to not take damage against Roy. I think some of the strategies with these stickers, or the cards, are pretty cool. Kind of makes the game a little unique. They're like each item you have has a strategy. Like most of the items you get throughout the most of the game, you don't even have to buy any. But like, what's your ethnic background? I'm super Portuguese. I didn't know that. I thought it was only 25%. But I guess my grandpa on my dad's side of the family is Portuguese. And so my brother did a DNA test and I'm like 40% Portuguese. I got like a tiny, tiny amount of Native American. And then I have a lot of like other Spanish, a mix of a bunch of like Spanish like cultures. So like I just have a lot of like Spanish in me. Not Spanish, but like European. That's what I meant. I'm super European as well. What about you? I mean, I'm assuming you're Mexican. Or either that or Spanish. That lottery machine item's pretty cool. I even noticed that when I was watching this being played before. Like, I just couldn't concentrate anymore. I get distracted with chat. Do you possibly have Italian? I'm not sure. Me and my brother couldn't really tell. Like, it was such a mix of everything that, like, it was hard to keep track of. But I mainly, like, I'm like 39 or 40% Portuguese. Like, he could be more Portuguese than me. Or I could be more than him. It just depends on, you know, our genetics. But, yeah, I'm not as a Native American as my grandma said I was. Unfortunately. But that's fine. That's why I'm so freaking hairy, though, because I got so much Portuguese in me, dude.
Hammer, so I should have finished him off without using the table hammer. But
my eyes are also purple if you get close to me. Everyone is like, oh, you look tired. And I'm not even tired. It's just my eyes are purple because Portuguese people have, like, purple around their eyes. And their eyes are, like, dark and saggy, so...
Are you guys ready for the banger that is the field theme for Black Bowser's Castle? It's like, wow. Song is good.
I don't speak Portuguese though, because all my family's from the United States. But my grandpa was full-blooded Portuguese, and then he had to have been able to speak it.
Alright.
But he was
so,
I think he was adopted? But I think he actually doesn't know his actual parents, though. I don't know. Portuguese. My ancestors are from Portugal. Well, there's the first reset. So yeah, I'm actually pretty brown, dude. I am pretty brown. That wasn't a horrible reset. I'm gonna check that one. Technically, I only used like 9 sleep powders. What up, Orlando? Dude, I got upset last night because it was only like 12:56 and he came. Oh, that's loud. He came upstairs, or he came out here, and like I was know he's being loud probably, but you know what I mean? It wasn't even 1. So now I'm gonna go in my room before like 1 because it's like I don't want that to happen again. I'll probably set up my laptop in there though. And then when I'm done, I'll just move everything to the side. They finally fixed my outlet in my room. I made a big stink because I was so like triggered last night. I was like, dude, I'm sick of all this. And then I just told Helen and everything, like, I've been asking you 3 times for this and 5 times for that. This needs to get done. And they finally listened because I was kind of like passive aggressive about it. And I apologized and said, I'm sorry for being passive aggressive. Also sorry for messaging late, but this stuff needs to get taken care of.
I like how this
Great
ninja
grandma
just
was
doesn't
born
care
in the Spanish part of Africa,
who
I
you
believe.
are,
Oh
as long
wow,
as
that's
you're
cool.
holding something above your head.
That's pretty cool.
Honestly, I feel like the stakes in this game are like way higher. You say what you will about the story, like how it's like still lesser than that of other Paper Mario games, but this is still more than Sticker Star. Like think about what will happen if Black Bowser wins here. The entire world will be covered in black paint, and literally everybody will die because black paint is deadly. Like these are some stakes, man.
You're Nigerian and North African. Oh wow, never mind then. I got that wrong. That's cool.
Saving Princess Peach is just like whatever, just like a bonus. Because in this game you're just literally saving the entire world, which is pretty cool. Anyways.
Dude, my controller's not working.
In the English version, the boomerang bows call each other fam. Gotta appeal to those fellow kids, am I right?
Yeah, the person's name was Clutch Cassidy, but I wanted to apologize to them because I wasn't mad at them. I was mad at like somebody in my house. So, are we calling? Hey, Orlando. He's calling for you.
There's a lot of slowdown in this part. You can just smell the Wii U catching fire trying to render all those bomb sprites. Wii U. I mean, I'm pretty. It's a CPU is a. If I remember correctly, its CPU is a PowerPC CPU, which is the kind of CPU they used on the old iMacs from like the early 2000s. So like, I mean, yeah, probably.
What's happening, dude? My controller is like not working at all. The battery's probably gonna run out again. I just replaced this thing. Dollar Tree batteries, I guess.
Run.
Yo, what up,
Dying
Ashton? Still watching Color Splash? Yeah, the speedrun's almost over.
Especially if you didn't save.
I've been watching it for like 3 or 4 different days. I might even watch something else while I'm live. I just watched him beat Roy Koopa in Bowser's Castle.
We're at the end.
I see those hearts. Who else is here? Appreciate it. My landscape stream popped off on views compared to my vertical stream the other night, which I thought was strange. Man, I beat Color Splash in 2 days. It's actually a kind of a long game. This speedrun is literally 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Yo, I appreciate the hearts, whoever that is. It's funny that YouTube doesn't tell you, like, who does that. Like, I understand, like, YouTube likes to be confidential, but, like, I mean, what's the point of having these emojis if YouTube doesn't tell people, like, oh, who is it? Like, you know, there's, like, not even, those emojis aren't even, like, interactive. I always thank people for, like, doing that, you know, but it's not really, like, interactive. Like, I wish it was more interactive,
Okay,
you
I'm
know?
gonna go into full focus
When
mode
people do
before
that,
I
I'm
bounce
always
my
like,
butt,
oh, thanks
so
for the hearts, you
excuse
know?
me.
I appreciate it.
I don't want to screw this up.
Still. It's flattering for sure. Black Bowser. Black Paint Bowser. That's you? Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish it, like was more interactive, you know? Be like, oh, so-and-so hearted the stream, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I wish there was, like, it was kind of like Facebook, where it had, like, actual, like, reactions. You know what I mean? So then, like, but it wouldn't, like, affect, like, maybe it would affect the algorithm, but it wouldn't affect it any differently. Just the more reactions you get, like, the more, you know what I mean? He's fighting Bowser now. You're still trading hunting for a crew. Are you Masuda methoding it, or are you doing SOS? Because I know, or you can do Poker Radar as well for it in X and Y. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just don't understand why the emojis aren't as reactive. I wish they were. Because like if it told you who did it, then like it would be like, oh, thank you for appreciating it, or I don't know. I wish that would like actually showed how many people you get reacting to your stuff. Even if it kept it confidential, it had its own sort of like appliance to the algorithm, you know. Okay, my reset luck's not as good as it was the other night, unfortunately. But it's okay, it's not bad tonight. Giant hammer throw. I did learn that I think one thing that's kind of cool about Color Splash is like how you use the moves is kind of complicated. Like how you use the cards that you get, it's a little complicated. Like every boss has an easier strategy. Like of course you could beat them with any types of cards, but the way to beat them faster is by using the cards like using the cards a certain way, you know? And I think it's honestly pretty cool. Like, I think it actually, like, I just learned when watching this that, like, the cards are used in a more unique manner than, like, in Sticker Star, where, like, most of the battles didn't really use that much strategy. Even the boss battles, you just use, like, basic attacks on them and then use whatever item. I actually think it's pretty cool. Zeroy is easy to cheat. They all kind of are. I guess, like, the hardest one in speedrunning is Ludwig. Not Ludwig. Lemmy. For some reason, no, Lemmy? My bad, Larry. Larry? Yeah, Larry Koopa is the hardest to beat in the speedrunning. He's, like, the hardest of them all. Like, his fight sucks, but then the rest of them are, I guess, pretty easy. That's why the speedrunner made it sound like the Larry fight's, like, pretty bad. It's like the one where you're on the train. The paint bucket, I think, is about to sacrifice himself. It's funny when he sacrifices himself, he becomes 3D. The spin has a chance to give you one-up mushroom well, I think that's what he got. He got the spin. Is that the green? Oh shit! I used timer ball. Oops. Is that the green item? Is this spin the green item? It's like the green. It's like the green shoe with the spring on it, right? That's the spin. Bowser also has a hammer. I'm gonna back out. So when Bowser attacks you, the paint bucket guy absorbs his black paint, and then he gets less paint. Honestly, I know it's kind of weird, but if Paper Mario gets in Smash, I want him to have moves from all the Paper Mario games, not just the first two, but like I was thinking his neutral B could be like his neutral B can be like card select, where you have a certain amount of coins to spend, like 100 coins to spend, and then you can like select through like fire flowers, fire flowers, like certain items, maybe an item to stun enemies. And then I was thinking like what he'd have from Sticker Star, he'd have the flipper sticker. He'd have that, and then he'd have the flipper sticker, and but as like an actual like move. He's about to beat Black Paint Bowser. He'd have the sticker as like an actual, like the flipper, like for his forward air. It would be like a combo into itself. And then he'd have the scissors item for his back air, and then his down air would be spin jump. And then his up air would be like, what does up air be? I was thinking it would be like a spiny shell on his head, but I don't know if that's an item in any of the games, so it's probably not a good choice. His up smash would be Watt. His down smash would be both Koops and Cooper, just kind of randomly. I actually think in order. His let's see. His down throw would be Goombella or Goombario. His let's see, his pummel would be Bo. His spot dodge would be Vivian. His up B would be, he would have two different up Bs. He'd have like parry carry, and then if you up B again, he gets the paper airplane. It's not always going to have like all. Then his down B. Oh yeah, his down B is Bombette or Bobbery in order, and Bombette and Bobbery have like different. They have different like properties. So.
Yes. Okay, I did it.
Bombette explodes slower. Wait, let me think. I think he beat Paint Bowser, Black Paint Bowser. Let me think actually. Does she explode slower or faster? I think she explodes faster, but she's weaker. And then Bobbery explodes slower and he's stronger. But then basically there's a way to infinite recovery with them too. With both of them. It's a different, so you have to like basically every other down B is Bobbery and every other down B is Bombette. You get Bombette first, then you get Bobbery second. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really, if this is the last fight, I don't think it is. I think there's another sequence. The black paint is coming. Yeah, there's a little bit more to this. I love how the paint bucket guy becomes 3D. I think he has to in order to absorb the paint. I don't know why Paper Mario has objects be like, you know, like 3D. Because it's like, the old games made everything like, you know, paper. And this game's like all about paper now instead of it being like, you know, as creative. And,
Not done yet. It's actually
you know, like everything being paper, including like the food that you eat. Like the Mario literally battled a piece of meat in this game. And it was like a thick piece of meat. It wasn't like paper. So Peach follows you as well. I like Luigi's voice. It's like a more like filtered version of what it is in the Thousand Year Door remake. But a black paint Bowser Castle, maybe. I mean, it's Paper Mario's Final Smash though, so I don't think that would have to do with like Bowser mainly. His Final Smash could be like the Crystal Stars or the Star Spirits.
Oh, that's it.
Whatever one Sakurai would want to use. The bucket guy is risking his life. But I actually, to be honest though, the Star Spirits are like, I mean, as much as I like Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door the most, the Star Spirits I feel like have more personality, you know? Like the Crystal Stars are just like kind of an inanimate object that's magic.
Yeah, thanks.
All the black paint is being squeezed out of the castle. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not huge on the black paint being the main bad guy, because at the end of the day, all they did was absorb Bowser. You know what I mean? So you're just kind of fighting Bowser, so technically Bowser is still kind of the final boss. It's like, yeah, black paint like, abducted him, but it's still Bowser being greedy that caused it, you know? And he would have still been trying to rule the world anyways.
Instead, I can use the credits to talk about the run. Almost.
So I guess he uses the credits to end the run.
There we go. That's time. There's no more input.
I could see Sakurai using the Crystal Stars because it had a significant role against the Shadow Queen. It was a much more menacing boss than Bowser. But to be honest, I think that if I had to say, I think they would use the Star Spirits just because they're the original game, and not to mention the Star Spirits, I feel as because they're actually characters, they're not just like, you know, objects that have magical mystical powers. So done 3 resets. I don't know how long I've been live. Oh, I should be probably recording. Let me pause this really quick. Yeah, I should record. I should record my hunt. I should record it. It's recording now. And how long I've been live for? Doesn't say. I don't like that about OBS or about Streamlabs. I've been live for 35 minutes. That's not too bad. That's like around 5 or 6 resets. That's not horrible. I mean, it's horrible. It's no matter what. 7's not bad. Peach Beam Showstopper. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's called.
Dang, it's 7:29, almost 7:30.
Yeah, like putting Paper Peach in it too would be pretty cool. You know.
I usually try to start Color Splash runs as early as possible because, you know, like, it's a long run. I don't know how long it might take, so.
Like, I don't think they need Paper Mario and Paper Peach. Like, what is Paper Peach gonna do? The only thing they can give her is her Super Paper Mario moveset, because that's the only game you can play as her. That's a cool idea, yeah.
Well,
I think the Star Spirits being involved is still cool.
there's a lot of things about this room. A lot of things happen here. Like, there's a lot of unintentional encounters or accidental encounters, whatever you want to call them. That was like
There are some unique toads in
I don't know
this.
what happened, but like
There are.
it happened in a few levels where
I actually think this
like,
game has some good, like,
and to go
you know,
underground, but
IP designs for, you know, it's not just all toads, and the toads that do have unique designs, like, have pretty unique outfits. But at the same time, yeah, there's a lot of toads, but, I mean, there's some unique ones, you know. I think this game has some creativity with, like, the character designs for sure.
poorly or anything. This was mostly the bosses were mostly clean. The Wendy fight was super solid because of the new strat. Thanks, Lord.
Shadow Queen Peach, that wouldn't be part of her final. Well, actually, the Shadow Queen would probably be in the,
The beginning of this run.
you know, if you had the Crystal Stars as his final smash, she probably would be in the. Maybe they could give him 2 final smashes like they did with Ryu and Ken, or they could, like, maybe if Mario's up closer, it could be the Crystal Stars, and then if he's further away, it can be the Peach Beam. Like, they could do what they did with, like, not Ryu and Ken. Was it Ryu and Ken? Or was it Terry? I think it was Ryu and Ken, where they gave them, like, 2 final smashes. One when they're up close, and then one when they're further away.
So, like, I honestly wasn't that prepared for the earlier chapters, but I still didn't expect them to go as poorly as they did. It was kind of frustrating, all those encounters.
And now that meets paper. They could have just made them eat paper.
Over just getting some run-ending mistake, or missing a thing or something like that. All in all, there's a lot of improvements to be had, mainly in the early game. The late game was mostly solid outside of the accidental encounters, of course. Better than I expected, though.
The Rescue Squad toads, yeah, they're pretty cool. And there was, like, one other toad that I felt like had a good design, and I don't know which one it was. 50-50 final smash. I'm just thinking, like kind of like with Ryu, where you're, like, up close, or, like, when you're far away.
This isn't related to Paper Mario.
They have like 2 different final smashes. Oh, the speedrun is over. Is this Super Paper Mario speedrun? There's the sticker star. Any percent's only 3 hours and 56 minutes. And then freaking Color Splash is, this Color Splash speedrun is literally 8 hours and 31 minutes. That's hilarious. Also, this is the same guy speedrunning this game. I'm gonna watch this one now. I want to get a hat 3DS. I have a 2DS capture card, but I honestly don't like the complications. I'd rather get a hat 2DS just to avoid, like, any extra problems in the future, because it's kind of hard to, like, transfer over your stream key, you know? I guess you just have to send a picture of your actual, like, 2DS as a capture card, and then somebody will get, not stream key, or, somebody will give you your capture key. They will give you, like, a new capture key to use in the software. But it's just one of those things where, I don't know, I could try that, I guess, so I'm not spending more money. But 50%, I'd rather it be up close than far away, because Peach Beam can be used from far away. And then, Crystal Stars could be used from up close, because the Shadow Queen was, like, closer. Actually, they were both close to you. They were about as close to you if you think about it.
Whoa, y'all are fast. Hey, Vinny and Star. Practicing your first Fury run? Great. Can't wait to see you get world record. And Star is learning Primrose and wants to gouge her eyes out. That's awesome. Well, okay, actually, that's not awesome. Don't do that, please.
And then that's, like, also just kind of copying Ryu and... No, it's kind of also copying Ryu and...
I don't think you should do that.
Ryu and Ken, but still, I mean, it's kind of a cool way to use whatever final smash you want to use if you're playing casually, you know? instead of it just being
Because
random.
of story significance, but God, that was a really frustrating fight in my casual playthrough.
But yeah, they could show Shadow Peach inside of the Shadow Queen when you use that final smash, and then they use it on. You can also use it on the opponent.
You were an eye patch, but well, I don't know. If you got both of your eyes out, then you'd just be flat out blind. And unless you're Daredevil, I don't think that would work out too well for you in the end.
And Sticker Star could have been something else, man. I mean, it kind of opens up like the original Paper Mario, where it's Mario fighting Bowser. When he loses, you know. Instead of having the Star Rod, he's got the crown. And it doesn't really show them fighting this time, but I mean, still.
I mean, if you could look cool and be
I like his
blind,
design a lot
that's
in
plus.
Sticker Star, and I
Maybe
think
just
Sticker
don't
Star is a
cut your
really
eyes
good
out.
looking
Just
game. Like,
take your
graphically,
time
it's
on
really
these
colorful.
levels.
It
Maybe
just sucks what they kind of did
maybe
to it,
the
you know.
game's just having a bad day. How about Ulbrich? We need that to be sub-hour. Pick your grandparents up. Oh, okay.
You know what, if I do 15 resets tonight, then that means
I'm
that
thirsty.
15 resets tonight, that's 65. Oop. That means I get to 80 resets, and then I could do 20 resets tomorrow. You know, because then I'm going to end up only being able to do, like, I could go to 15 tonight, like, that's fine. And then I can get exactly to 100. Mm-hmm. Same guy speedrunning it. Maybe I'll play guitar less tomorrow. I mean, it is. Wait, is Shredding Sundays tomorrow? Yeah, it is. I don't think I'm not doing Shredding Sundays tomorrow. I'm gonna play guitar in public. I might play for less time though, cause you know I only have to make a certain amount. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will play for the full time. Cause honestly, I don't know. Maybe I will play for the, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just play like and make a couple of bucks. Cause I think I already got almost as much money as I want right now. Let me see. Seismic toss on you. No. Antidote on you. X accuracy on you. Then sleep powder on you. I think Sticker Star looks really good, like, graphically, dude. I wish it was a better game. Because, like, aesthetically, it looks really good, I think.
I need the more elusive 539 Prologue, though, which I know is possible. Or at least should be.
Yo, what up, Skull Kids? Switch charge, so I'm just doing some Raikou resets. Are you doing the Turtwig hunt off stream now? I don't blame you, man. Honestly, those starter hunts are... I never did them. I never had interest in doing them either. Because I was like, I'm just going to breed my freaking Piplup in a Moonball. Because it looks good in a Moonball. What's up, dude? How's it going? I'm back into older Pokemon again, also. I just been only playing this one because I really want the shiny before it's too late. Even if I don't get a full-on shiny this year. And honestly, I might still go for a Pidgey in Heart Gold for my friend sometime. I'm going for Spinarak and Shining Pearl right now. I'm thinking about streaming the hunt at some point. Or part of the hunt, because I've already been doing some of it. There we go, there's another capture. You should get your multi-viewer by then, or soon. Nice. That's cool. You said you got Fire Red on your 3DS. That's cool, dude. And you know that you have that hacked 3DS, so you can actually stream 3DS games. You don't need a capture card, dude. Oh, that was a quick reset. Wow. Not bad. A 7-minute reset again. Love to see it. How long have I been live for? 47 minutes. Okay. We are looking at... I should just do it, some of it off stream. Yeah, exactly. I understand. You can go live when you get it too, you know what I mean, and record the encounter, like when it sparkles, like on your 30-second recorder. That's the magic about the Switch, is like you can record when you get the shiny, so you don't necessarily always need to go live for the Switch, you know.
Deckelberg is fixed. I don't care if it's Decalberg. It sounds.
Yeah, the only thing about the DS capture, like the DS like streaming software thing app you can get on custom firmware. The only thing is you can't play DS games because you have to be connected to Wi-Fi to use it. So you just have to it records off your Wi-Fi signal and streams it to your computer screen. So you can record with it too. It just streams it through your computer screen. So it could be a little choppy, or if your Wi-Fi is bad, it'll be like kind of the picture quality won't be the best. It took you a second to understand how to stream my DS. Oh, your 3DS, yeah. I know, right? Nice, you figured it out last night. That's awesome. Well, maybe you can help me with that sometime. I really hope you can help me with that sometime, because I'm thinking about getting a hacked 3DS as well, and I'm glad to have somebody that can actually help me. You know what I mean? I don't always have, I can always help myself, but I get worried about, like, not figuring it out and not getting it to work, and you'll probably have it figured out before me, so I would love to get help with that, dude, when I get my hacked 3DS. I'm going for a hacked Switch first, and then I'm gonna get a hacked 3DS. Yeah, you can probably stream Fire Red since you have it on there. I don't think you could trade with those, can you?
Is 1.5 minutes, or like what's, like I guess it depends on the boss, but like, how long are most of the bosses?
Hey Benji, what's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
That's good. There's the scissors. Probably can't. I don't know. Oh, you don't think you can help me? Yeah, honestly, sometimes I'm not smart enough to figure stuff out on my own. So if you get it to work, you know, You might be able to help me. I think I need to drink more water. I mean, I put water in my coffee, but that's different because coffee is a dehydrant. Bowser Jr.
It varies a lot. That's not good.
Oh, you meant fire red trading? Oh my, yeah. I forgot I just asked that. My bad. Sorry for misreading into that. I forgot I asked that after. Yeah, probably not. It's different. I mean, even though it actually looks legit. Like the like where you select it on the screen. I've seen it from Retro Star Levon or like Valkyra Gamer Star Gamer. They showed me their Fire Red on their 3DS, and it looks literally like probably like the same sort of icon and like sound effect that they got from the Ambassador games. Can you get the Ambassador games on there? That's crazy if you can. I'm assuming you can, and I think that whole thing comes from the Ambassador. Like, they use the same like engine as the Ambassador games on the 3DS, or the same type of emulator or whatever. Sticker Star is such a pretty game. It just sucks that it's not a good game.
Invincibility fit. Oh, yeah.
It looks such a pretty game, like aesthetically. Like I wish it was better. Cause I remember how excited I was for seeing that Paper Mario was going to be on the 3DS. You know what I mean?
Stuff like that. It's the worst. Or if you need some
The thing is, I was watching somebody play Paper Mario, Sticker Star, and like they said the boss fights were just really too easy. Like most of the boss fights didn't have really any strategy, and the few that did, like the blooper battle, I think it's a blooper. The blooper was like really frustrating, apparently. There's a couple of frustrating bosses in this game, but yeah. Like, but I mean, other than that, like a lot of the bosses were like really simple in Sticker Star. Like there was like no, like literally one strategy to beating them that's like superior to all the other strategies, and the one strategy that's superior isn't even hard to set up. Like it's just like one move that just damages them like crazy. You were doing Dynamax Adventures while you were hunting Trico. That's cool. I've been doing the method where you, it's like the I've been doing the like the God Path method. You know, did you ever see Gage Perez? Gage Perez would do like the God Path method, and I think one of his moderators or viewers, what was that guy's name, dude? It sucks because I forgot his name, but I remember him if I saw him. I don't know why I don't remember his name. I feel bad. Because I think I was following him on Instagram at some point. We used to message a lot. Because, like, he had an issue with one of the streamers that I had an issue with. But he wasn't actually a streamer. But that streamer wasn't, like, nice to him either. There's a lot of people that I learned had issues with them, and I wasn't the only one. So that's pretty cool, you know? I mean, I believe in karma, you know what I mean? And I have a friend that's on YouTube that's friends with him, and I think that at some point he's gonna get weird with him, and then there's gonna be drama, and then I'm gonna, you know, come out as the king. No, I'm just kidding. Not sure I was there when he did those. He did it for his Zygarde, and I think he did it off stream. No, he did it on stream, I think. But he faced, like, on a shiny I think he phased on, like, 2 different shinies, maybe. I remember he phased on a Tangela. He had, like, a Jinx, I think, with Wide Guard, no, with Ice Beam and, like, Lovely Kiss, and then he had, like, a Pokemon with Wide Guard in there, too. And he was just doing it by himself and resetting over the same path. He was probably hosting it, too. You can host it, but if you do a different raid from somebody else on your Switch, you lose your God Path. Like, if you... I learned that on my own. There's this other, like, person that was, like, super cool, like, the guy I was talking about, but it was a girl. But they both taught me, like, how to reset for shinies in the Dynamax Adventures. Like, there's this one girl that was going for shiny Alolan Raichu, and then she was also going for, like, shiny Ivysaur and, like, a Safari Ball. And I'm like, you guys are crazy. Like, I liked it, though, and they got shit on for it because it's exploited, even though they let you do it, and they penalize you and make you lose, like, Dynite Ore. They make it a choice instead of there being some workaround, you know? So,
really careful with my
I don't know, man.
Fan. If you didn't know, it's actually possible, if you get too close in front of the fan, then you'll actually get blown to the other side of the screen.
Yo, what's up, boys? Welcome back, dude. What's up, my guy? I saw one of my chats moved. Dude, we got 6 resets in an hour. That's awesome. Dude, I can't wait until I see that angry orange, silver whiskered Raikou, dude. I can't wait until I see it. On the screen in the party, it looks angry, dude. I love how all the shinies look so mad. Wait, he was trying to say it's because they're shadow, and I mean, like, the other ones are shadow. And I told him also after you purify them, they're still angry. Maybe they're angry because they're shiny Pokemon and they shouldn't have been shadow in the first place. My Quilava that I got was angry. Technically, I was under odds on one system. I did like 12,000 or 13,000 resets. And that would have been like 5,000 on each system for like 1,500, you know? So that's like technically all the 3 of the systems were under odds. Like, if you really think about it. So, I mean, I didn't really go over odds for that one. I just, you know, I don't know. I just have so much more patience now because that hunt still took 462 hours. But technically, I also did 2,000 resets from the start, so only 10,000 of those resets were, actually, I think I did, like, probably only a couple hundred resets before I got my triple set up. So I probably did do, like, 10,000 resets still, or, like, 5,000 resets still on 2 of my Switches, and one of my Switches had, like 2,000 more. So, because I did 2,000 something resets on a single system. I just hit 700 resets on Raikou. Are you doing that in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Dude, you can, like, stream that hunt too, dude. I can't wait to see you, like, do that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be so excited. You're gonna be, like, one of the most, like, watched streamers. You realize that people like the 3DS games more than the Switch? Like, you're gonna actually pop off once you get that started, man. Yo, what's up, Zins? How's it going? Sorry for leaving so abruptly last night. I got kind of upset and disturbed from one of my house workers. The ones, like, you know, when they're talking, it's fine. Like, it's just kind of different when, you know, because it's like, I get kind of particular, you know, and I'm very particular, and, like, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't mean to be talking bad about anyone. Like, they're fine. I was like, he said hi to, I love when Benji's in the background of my streams because he's supportive of my YouTube stuff. He told me that I can make money with it and stuff, you know? But, like, some of the other workers don't understand how much it means to me. I love the 3DS games, dude. There's, like, mixed opinions about the 3DS games, too, but, like, I was watching that Damichi guy. He's, like, the guy with the alligator, looking, his YouTube persona is like an alligator. He's shown pictures of himself when he went to like the spot pass, like the like the me thing where you meet up people. I don't remember what it's called. Street pass. He did the street pass meetup and showed pictures of himself, but his name's like Dimitri or something, or Dimitri, and like he said like most people I hear say that the 3DS games are what ruined Pokemon, but like then I hear like he said that he thinks that the 3DS games were some of the best ones. So I mean honestly, it's all just opinion based. I think the 3DS Pokemon games were a lot of fun. Sun and Moon for me, the shiny hunting was amazing. Wasn't a huge fan of the meta. I didn't really like how overpowered what's that Pokemon called? Pheromosa was. I didn't like how overpowered Pheromosa was, and I didn't like Tapu Lele either. I didn't like Psychic Terrain. That was my biggest problem. I don't have as much of an issue with Psychic Terrain anymore, but I just didn't like how priority moves couldn't be used. I just felt like it was kind of like not it just didn't. I don't know, man. I didn't like my Pokemon being like limited like that. I mean, priority moves aren't even, they're good, but they're not like broken. I think they were just trying to nerf Dark type so hard, which I understand, but they already added Fairy for that, so I just really didn't understand. I didn't really like the meta, and I don't really play competitively anymore, but I wasn't a fan of the meta, but I loved the shiny hunting Tapu Lele. I liked the purple Tapu. I like Tapu Fini. Is that the one you're talking about? Like the mermaid one, the shell? I have a shiny one. That's the only one I have a shiny of, and it's in a moon ball. I have a video of it on my channel. Tapu Fini's my favorite. It's super fun to use too. Chaos Live 09 got so mad when I used that one. We both forgot. I think we both forgot, because I forgot that the fairy terrain thing gets rid of like it being like poisoned or like status, and he set up toxic spikes, and I think he thought that two of my Pokemon had yeah, that's a lot of damage you can make. He thought two of my Pokemon had not iron boots. What's it called? Heavy duty boots. But he realized that, because I told him, like, I think it was a Misty terrain, because I don't even remember what I put on it, but I did not put it on both. That's my favorite color. Dude, the shiny's crazy. The shiny's like blue and black. I just love that there's many types of hunts and methods. Yeah, especially Gen 6. That you can do on the 3DS. Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. After like the pink one, the yellow one, and then you like the grass one the least. I think Tapu Koko is my second favorite. Tapu Bulu is cool too. I just don't think it's that good. And then Tapu like Lele is my least favorite, because I didn't like that Pokemon, and I didn't like Pheromosa. I didn't like those Pokemon very much. You know, there's like a Pokemon like I can't really stand. I couldn't really stand. I can kind of stand them now because of the power creep, but I couldn't really stand Pheromosa. I couldn't stand Tapu Lele. I couldn't stand Gothitelle, and I didn't like Gothita either. And I liked Gothorita, but I didn't like the other two. And I think that's it. I think there's the only Pokemon I never really liked that much. And are there any Pokemon in the new games I don't like? I don't think so. I think I kind of like everything. Yeah, you can trade with Ultra Sun, and yeah, you can trade with both. Sun can trade with Ultra Sun. The only time you can't trade, like, you'll try to trade like one of the new Ultra Beasts or one of the new Pokemon in the game. You'll try to trade it, be like, oh, you can't trade that Pokemon. It'll just tell you can't trade that Pokemon. So Oh, the waterfall star. It's a secret star. I just played too much Sun and Moon because I was like, I wouldn't even beat it. I would just go through. I had like 2 copies of Ultra Sun and I had 2 copies of Sun, so I used to play through like Ultra Sun like over and over again, and first Sun and then Ultra Sun. I played through Pokemon Sun like probably like 15 times, but didn't play through the whole thing. I steamrolled through with level 60 Primarina with like Skull. The first time I steamrolled through with a Typhlosion, but the second time I steamrolled through with a level 60 Primarina, and I had Surf, Moonblast, I think Shadow Ball and Grass Knot. No, I had Surf, Ice Beam, Moonblast, and Shadow Ball on it. And it made the game less daunting as it would have been otherwise. Literally, like, the dialogue is awful in that game, and the only reason why I ran through half the game is I went to the second island to collect all the apricorn balls after you talked to Samson Oak. And I did that like maybe 10 or 15 times on my spare copy of Pokemon Sun. And then Ultra Sun, you got 2 apricorn balls because you got apricorn balls from the Johto Pokemon that you transfer. And then, so like literally I played through like Ultra Sun maybe like 3 times, and then I played through Sun like 15. It was insane. I don't care for Tim spoilers. I might not play it, and if I ever do, I don't really care about spoilers, to be honest. I'm not, unless it's like, I don't care about stories. I don't care about like, I never care about the story in any game. Tim's probably better than Pokemon story, but still. You're Irish and Scottish, Welsh ancestry, but I'd say my mom's side, but I could be wrong. I'm a little Irish too. Yeah. I was just mad at Ultra Sun and Moon were basically the same with some different stuff added. It takes longer to complete the Pokédex in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon too. It's almost more worth like SOSing and normal Sun and Moon. And then it's like worth SOSing, or like it's worth completing the Dex in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon if you want to shiny hunt the legendaries. Weesh, nice. I got 2 copies of Ultra Moon, which I was able to trade one of Ultra Sun since I won them both. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I have like 2 copies of Ultra Sun, 2 copies of Sun. I was crazy like that because I wanted both versions so I can get Solgaleo multiple times. And then I had 1 copy of Moon, which I misplaced, and then I finally found it while I was moving, which I think I have it again. But I lost it for the longest time. It fell on the side of my bookshelf, and I reached around there and couldn't find it, even though I knew where it fell. I was like, damn it, I should have tried to go back to get it that night. I stopped caring about my games a little bit after I moved. Not after I moved, but when I was living with my mom towards the end, I stopped caring as much about my stuff. Yeah, family in Guam, that's cool. I lost my second Switch, and my second streaming Switch. I had a Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee Switch with like a bunch of games on it. And I was like, I would do like double Monster method. I lost like 30 something shinies in Brilliant Diamond, and I should have honestly, Shiny Hunter Josh brought something up to me. He was like, dude, did you change the password on your... And I didn't change the password, which sucks because literally people can like steal my shinies now. That got stolen. My favorite beanie is missing. My secondary Switch and one of my controllers I used for like Mario Mondays. The GameCube style one, not my Mario one, but like some other special brand one. Lots of Tims are pretty adorable and strong. I'm grinding Tims to level 80 because there is a Tim that's like Eevee that has multiple evolutions, and depending on the shrine, you gotta use a certain type of Tim to beat all the shrine people. Oh, cool. So it's kind of like the Kimono Girls but then
I don't know how
you're
that
battling the
goes
shrine
something that-
instead, the shrine people, and then your EV evolves like that. That's pretty cool. I think of the kimono girls as living in shrines. Funny because this part of Sticker Star kind of reminds, it's not the castle. It kind of reminds me of the first area in Paper Mario 64, Koopa Fortress. Yeah, it's like that. I'm glad I read that correctly and realized that it was similar. Sometimes I'm like not good at like sometimes like, oh yeah, it's like that, and then people are like, no, it's not. You're not British ancestry but Irish is cool. Nice. I'm trying to use some Rock Tim to level 80, and I gotta work on fighting the 10 team I thought of. I wish you luck.
I'll take this over the game crashing.
Oh, this guy is totally messing up this part of the speedrun. I would just walk through the bridge. You got through it now. I would have just walked up the whole bridge. It would have saved time. I still got the time typing confused and forget which one is good or which one is good against other. Yeah, because it's definitely like different in Pokemon. Pokemon sometimes doesn't make sense.
I don't care, whatever. Because the game can crash.
Look, why is ground super? Why is grass super effective against ground if grass is on the ground? You know what I mean? Like they both, grass and ground, both like live off each other. You know. So I mean, I don't understand that. And then, let's see, like, ground resisting rock kind of makes sense, because, like, if you throw a rock at the ground, it hurts the rock, or it doesn't break the ground. But I mean, like, I don't know. Some of it just doesn't make sense. I'm trying to think what other ones don't make sense. I mean, ice used to be neutral against fire back in the day, back in Red and Blue. And then in Gold and Silver, they changed it, made it super effective. Nice, I am getting some resets done tonight. Yo, what's up, Rehan? How's it going? This Goomba Fortress really reminds me of the Koopa Fortress from the first game. I really like this game aesthetically.
Didn't need to get that one.
The two legends of the game, which is a certain process to do and requires you to have a group to fight it. Oh, that's kind of lame. That forces you to have to breach out of like single player mode. Like I hate that. That's why I always buy myself like multiple games. If you got yourself like multiple laptops or multiple like computers, then you could do it and have multiple accounts, and you could do it if you multi-accounted. But I mean, you know, that's just too expensive. It's one thing with a 3DS or like a Switch, but yeah, 54 subs, nice, dude. You can always check your YouTube Studio for your who's subbed to you. Some people keep their subscriptions on private. Yeah, nice. Yeah, see, it's expensive though, the 3DS. Like, 3DS was one thing, like, having a 3DS and a 2DS. That's what I did when Pokemon X and Y came out. I bought the 2DS. And I ended up liking it a lot more than I thought I would. Like, I think, like, I like the shoulder buttons more on the 2DS. The shoulder buttons are so nice. They're, like, the normal size. A 10 is level 69, that's funny. It doesn't show. Yeah. If it doesn't show, then they must have their account privated. Mario's moves seem to do the normal amount of damage in this game. Color Splash, he was doing hella damage. I know your attack goes up in this game, though. Yeah, Mental. I think I remember that, actually, because I did watch one person. I think I watched Shofu play Tim Tim at one point when it was first came out before it was, like, finished. It's crazy that Tim Tim came out when Sword and Shield was out, because honestly,
this fight turned out to be bad because I got
Sword and Shield, like, I mean, I think the DLC did save it, but it was just not a good game. You know, it's very sloppily crafted. It was just like Sun and Moon upscaled to fit on the Switch. What did that hammer do? 32 damage. It doesn't. Oh wait, I'm using a mental against level 72, fighting Tim to grind the ones I'm trying to level up. That's nice.
So the two main things about
That's cool, like, all the levels are, like, super high like that at that point in the game.
Basically just a win skip in this fight. Otherwise, this was pretty solid. So it's a start.
I like how all Paper Mario speedruns are in Japanese. This guy got a crown. I forgot the crowns were, like, the main item you collect in this game. There's only 5? That's nothing. This game is short. Yeah, the same song playing when they show, like, that was playing in Color Splash. That's funny. Yeah, I think Tim Tim looks cool. You know, I think it's not a compliment, but I think it's like these people making these games that are comparable to Pokemon is kind of like everybody, including other game companies who are fans of Pokemon, wanting Pokemon to, like, step up their game deep down inside because they're trying to make something that Pokemon can't make, you know? Like, they actually make games that are, like, quality, and, like, Pokemon just has been, Pokemon has not just been, it hasn't even been quality over quantity, it's just been less quality, less quantity since the Switch era, you know? 9 more level for this rock, Tim, to be level 80. Then I gotta move on to my last rock to level up. Nice. Or Tim to level up. Nice. Yeah, no, see, I'm, like, open to Pokemon. I feel like a lot of, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the Pokemon-like games and a lot of the Smash-like games, like, Smash is a quality game. Like, Smash Ultimate on its own is still very quality compared to, like, Pokemon. Like, gameplay-wise, yeah, it might have gotten redundant. Has no new content besides, like, spirits, and I think they're not, I don't think Sakurai is doing spirits anymore. I think the game is just done now. Because he's done making all the amiibos, so he's kind of just done. And so, like, the game is just done at this point. And Oh yeah, those hearts, those heart boxes. No, there's a different heart box. But no, Smash Ultimate is just a done game now. It's done. Smash Ultimate is a very quality game in terms of like actual like aesthetics and quantity, and even it's polished. Like look wise, it's polished. Graphically, it's polished. Gameplay wise, it's not perfect, but at the end of the day, you have to, deep down inside, you're gonna just have to take it for what it is. You know, they did a lot of things like they added a lot. If you think about it, like even if Crash Bandicoot didn't get in, or Waluigi didn't get in, or whatever, you have to think about all the fact that there's one character from your childhood in Smash. But like even though they're making Smash types of games, that's just, you know, at the same time, I prefer wave dashing over like having to mind game my opponent. Mind game is a skill, don't get me wrong, but like a lot of people make misplays because they can't think as fast as other people, or they can't adjust as fast as other people. And Smash Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is just kind of a mental game, and I don't like that because I have an anxiety disorder, and I think that people with extreme anxiety disorders have a hard time with fighting games. I'm gonna try to see how many other people with anxiety disorders have a hard time with Smash, because I mean Melee's different for me because Melee is more like there's more skill involved, you know, like it's like more like motions like this, like really fast paced like motions, and Smash Ultimate is more like kind of like you know, there's like wave landing still on platforms, but there's no wave dashing, and it just has a really clunky physics, I feel. I don't like the buffering system in Smash Ultimate. That's like my least favorite thing about that game. But Smash is, I'm literally taking medication for my anxiety. Me too. I just took it like a few hours ago, almost 2 hours ago.
I had 3 HP. I didn't, like, just in case I got into it.
Yeah, but honestly, like Smash Ultimate is a different, because even though, you know, I might not like some of the mechanics in the game as much as like Smash 64 and like Melee, or like Melee type of games, like I think Project M is like peak, you know, and HDR is peak. I'm trying to get a hat switch because I want HDR, and I'm not going to regret it because it'll get me exposure to like Melee type of games, which I'm already doing decent at Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Like every time I play, even though I don't know how to use the slime meter the best, I'm learning the slime meter still. I finally figured out how to power up my special attacks, which is not hard, but I feel like the input of like canceling the lag on one of my moves to like combo into like a stronger move is kind of like I'm still learning that. And then I still need to learn how to shield parry, or how to slime parry, which I think is literally just the shield button. I'm just not used to pressing those, but I still do pretty good even when I have opponents who actually do those kind of things. You know what I mean? Like, it's a more of a skill-based game, but I mean, like, if you have, like, so since I can wave dash and things like that, and I can, you know, apply my experience with, like, my overall experience with Smash type of games to Smash Ultimate, or to, like, Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl, that I do really like the gameplay. And so I'm trying to get a hat switch, because if you think about it, they're always going to have games like HDR. And then when, like, the next Switch comes out and the next Smash Bros. Comes out, they're going to shut down HDR for download. They're going to discontinue it. But then once they make a game like HDR for the next Smash Bros. On the next Switch, then they're not going to shut that one out until the next Switch comes out. They don't shut down those games. They know about them. They ban tournaments that you can't play those games. But see, I don't want to play Smash because I want to make money. I want to play Smash just to have fun. You know, I'm trying to have fun. The Wiggler thing already, that's crazy. This Wiggler thing was annoying. like when I'm saying I got lost, you know, but just because I don't like Smash Ultimate's gameplay doesn't mean I have to say it's a bad game. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. I don't really think it's perfect by all means in terms of like the mechanics, but like the fact that there's a character from every game. There's literally a character from like every single our childhood in the game. It's pretty awesome. I just don't like the character collision. I don't like the physics. I don't like the buffering system. Like a lot of pro players get screwed over by the buffering system. I don't like any of that. I think all that is awful, and it was like an oversight. I just hope that they remove the buffering system or make it different where it doesn't have that oversight in the next Smash game, even if it's a continuation off Ultimate. I just hope they get rid of that whole oversight, because it was caused by a auto short hop. It was just like literally auto short hop. It's like, see, they had to make this whole, all these like crazy, like stupid artificial like tech skills instead of the game just being able to have its own tech skill. It's like built-in tech skill instead of having that. They just created all this like artificial Sakurai handcrafted tech skill, you know, which I'm not huge on, because all it does is make command, like it makes buttons easier to press, but then it ends up being too forgiving, so where you press something and then it comes out as something else because the lag or because you barely mistimed it. So like, you know, if I'm trying to tech a stage spike and I tech the stage spike but I mistime it or there's lag online, then I buffer an air dodge and die. When I didn't have to die when I got hit by the stage, because I still would have made it back. I just wanted to recover faster. You know what I mean? So Smash is it's different still because it's a very quantity and quality game. It's not just quantity over quality. It's a very polished game, and it is fun when you're with friends still. Like I'm still gonna be playing base Ultimate even when I have HDR, because I want a bunch of funny skins like Winnie the Pooh over K. Rool, you know, and my friends have more experience with Ultimate. Like they're not gonna have experience with HDR, so we're probably not gonna play HDR. If we play HDR, it's not gonna be serious because I'm just gonna be whipping everybody. My friend Jacob will probably Yoshi640 will probably refuse to play HDR with me. I'm gonna try to prank him though and be like, dude, guess what? They just added wave dashing to Ultimate. And I'm just gonna prank him, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna prank him, but like, my friend Brandon will probably have some fun games. Same thing with Willow. We'll probably be having some fun games. Willow really enjoyed playing Nick All-Stars with me. That was really nice. I taught her how to wave dash. She just said she just still couldn't utilize the function. She couldn't figure it out. And when I learned how to wave dash, it took me a while to learn how to actually use it. You want to attack and use it at the same time. So like sliding down tilts, or sliding forward tilts, or sliding up tilts, or even sliding smash attacks. But a lot of times you use smash attacks and slide back if you want to slide back instead of slide forward. It's a spacing tool. Or paratroopers. These resets are still going really good tonight, most of them. The first few were kind of like, eh. But yeah, I'm saying that basically Sword and Shield is not a... I always get distracted when I talk. I'm like, oh, this, and then I go into too much detail about this. And then I'm back here at this. Sword and Shield is no quantity, like less quantity, less quality. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is more quality and more quantity. It's like got the most characters. It's a very polished looking game. It's fun, even when frustrating. It's still fun. It might have some clunky mechanics in my opinion and from my experience, but everybody's experience is different. Just like everybody feels different feelings. Like, and the girl I might be seeing at some point might be jealous of me, you know, being with like other girls, but then she, you know, but then I'm like laid back with her seeing other guys, you know. So it's like one of those things where like I'm not gonna villainize her over it because I'm not jealous and she is. So if I really care about her, I have to find a way to like work around it, you know. That's just like a really like kind of messed up example, but I've been in situations like that, and I still might be in the future. It was one of those things where, you know, I'm using that example, but everybody feels everything, so I might not like how Ultimate feels as much as some people, but I could still say it's a polished game, and that's a fact. Quantity and quality, both. And I could still play Ultimate how I want to play it, because mods like HDR and Project M are always going to exist. It's just when the next system comes out, Nintendo's going to go ham. I think they need to take down the link when the next system comes out, because that's going to save their asses from any sort of threat or lawsuit by Nintendo. But Nintendo's aware of those games, they just allow it because it sells. You know what I mean? It sells. And Smash 64 is so old, I don't think they really care, but if it's like something like from the Wii, and then the Wii U's out, they're going to dog down on it, you know? Like Project N. The flipper. I think the flipper is such a funny item.
That's the power of footwear, folks.
Oh, my guitar hurt my back right here today. My wrist was hurting too. It's feeling better now, but I was playing so much guitar that my wrist was hurting. I made $6 today in like 4 hours, which honestly is not, you know, amazing, but it's like spending money that I get to have. I made like $12, but technically I made 18 because somebody paid for my meal in there. When I was done playing, they paid for my meal. They looked at me and smiled and said something, and I thought they were like just, like thinking, like I was thinking they were like, oh, I'm just gonna tip them, and I was right with the way they looked at me because they literally paid for my meal. So they basically gave me like a $5 or $6 tip. But yeah, Sword and Shield's just no quality, no quantity, like less quantity than the 3DS, less quality than the 3DS, and then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is quality and quantity in one, which is amazing. And then Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, in my opinion, is I'm gonna say quantity over quality, and my only reason why is because we technically got the first 4 generations of Pokemon on the Switch, which that's why I was hoping for a you know, Sun and Moon, not a Sun and Moon, a Black and White remake, which we apparently, the DLC was a Black and White remake, which isn't, because there's still Pokemon for Black and White that are missing. So, like Patrat and the Elemental Monkeys, which those will definitely be in Legends EA, because you could find them, they were super common in X and Y. I'm not sure about Patrat though, that's the only little guy that's missing. But you know, like, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, kind of quantity, and to me it was a faithful remake. Yeah, I mean, the quality was just not good though. I mean, Diamond and Pearl wasn't really that great either. I will say that I think that Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl is better than base Diamond Pearl, but it's not as good as Platinum, and to be honest, I think in terms of like I don't like how it doesn't feel faithful to me, because I mean, I know there's fairy type in the game, and that makes sense. There should be fairy type in the game, but they changed up so many moves on so many older Pokemon. I just don't agree with that. They should have kept moves like Bubble. They should have kept moves like I don't know, like Jump Kick, which I think always makes sense because there's Bubble Beam and there's High Jump Kick and all that stuff. But then, like, you know, the only Pokemon that even gets hidden power is unknown. So even when it comes, like, Wi-Fi battles were some of the best things about... Wi-Fi battles were some of the best things about Pokemon, Diamond and Pearl. and they made it completely different and made it almost worse in some ways. Besides hidden abilities existing, there being a different kind of meta because of that. What's up, Marcus? How's it going, dude? You take that for your anxiety? I take Boosterone. It looks like freaking, it's not addictive, but I saw somebody bringing Xanax on the bus, and it literally looks like Xanax. Like, I didn't, I mean, people used to ask me, dude, is that Xanax? Is that Xanax? Can I have some? And, like, I told them, no, it's not Xanax. It's literally Boosterone. But, like, I never knew why people would ask me if it was Xanax. It literally looks like Xanax. But it's, like, not, like, addictive. Like, sometimes I don't even, I used to not take them when I should, and I've been a little less on it lately. So. Streamed about 45 minutes. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry I missed it. I'll check out the stream VOD. I've been more active with streaming again, which is good. My back doesn't hurt. My back usually hurts on work days, so I think I might need to take it easier on work days. Maybe I'll lay down and play on the couch right here when I get off work, and maybe I will be live, but maybe it'll be like a non-commentary stream. I need to take it easy on my back, you know. Cable for your Neo Geo? Nice, dude. MVS? That's amazing, dude. Platinum was your favorite? My favorite was Heart Gold. Well, first Platinum was my favorite for the longest time, but then Heart Gold and Soul Silver grew on me, like, later than it should have. But it did grow on me, but Platinum was still, I still like Platinum
This
more.
is just a long cutscene, so I have time.
But now I think I like Heart Gold and Soul Silver more.
Smash the A button.
I mean, barely liked it less than Platinum, though. So I always played Metal Slug. Yay, nice, dude. That's a good game. Metal Slug isn't the same as Metal Gear Solid, right? It's not the same type of game. Because I know Metal Gear Solid is its own thing, but when I used to see Metal Slug being played, I used to think of Metal Gear Solid. Like when I used to go to the arcades and see that game being played, I thought it was made by the same people, where it was like Metal Gear Solid was a sequel to Metal Slug, but with like a completely different story that's unrelated. Xbox and dev mode. Oh, cool. Dark Forces, Jedi Knight on the Xbox. Originally it's PC. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I know that one game. There is a Star Wars game on Xbox as well. And PlayStation, I think. PlayStation 2. That's like also an RPG. I didn't know that was the one you were playing, though. I thought you were playing the one that they had on the Xbox or PlayStation, which also has experience and like it's also an RPG. I didn't know that one was on PC. HD texture packs to work on Dolphin Emulator on X. Oh, dude, honestly, dude, if you could figure out for me, oh man, I might have to have you look into this, and you can make a video on it and get hella noticed. I mean, I know you don't care about that. But I think it would, I want you to figure something out for me, Brainiac. You're the Brainiac, dude. I want you to figure something out for me, Smarty. Can you see if you could put Dolphin Emulator? Not Dolphin Emulator, if you could put Slippy. That program called Slippy. It's like, or not program, it's like, Slippy is its own engine for Super Smash Bros. Melee. If you could put Slippy on Xbox Series X, went through via Dolphin Emulator, and if you can play other people who are using it on PC, if you can play online with them, because if you can, dude, I might text that to you and see if you can make that work. And if you, because I was thinking about trying that myself, but that would be me like spending money on an Xbox then not being able to do what I want with it. But like if you can look into that for me, dude, and like tell them, I'll text it to you maybe, so it's like kind of there for you to look at, because I'm not good at explaining things vocally. But I'll text you what I want you to look into, and if you can get it to work and actually play with people on PC on your Xbox Series X, that'd be so cool. You should definitely make a video for it. Has a net play section? That's crazy. On SXSX, can you play with other people who have Xbox, or can you cross play with PC as well? Because Melee literally has like Slippy's like net plays mainly on PC. You downloaded a texture packs for Mario Masa and Mario Kart Double Dash? Oh wow. Mario Kart 64 as well. I have Dragon Ball 64 I have Dragon Ball Kart 64 on my N64, which is pretty much a texture pack and a voice pack. Just find the option in your emulator. Well, do you think you could get Slippy and Super Smash Bros. Melee on your Xbox and do a showcase? Super Smash Bros. Melee, Slippy. I know, but I'm a console gamer. I'd rather play Melee on my Xbox, but like be able to play online with people who are using PC. Like that's what I'm trying to ask. If I can actually get matches, and it not take forever because nobody plays it on Xbox. You know, I want to cross-play with PC with Xbox. Because there's no reason to get Melee on my Xbox if I can't play it. If I can't play other people online. And I'm more of a console gamer, so I'd prefer to have Slippy on my friggin' Xbox. I will actually get an Xbox Series X and have it hacked just for Melee. I will literally do that. Not play on Dolphin. I know what you mean. Not play on Dolphin emulator. I know that the Xbox Series X has Dolphin emulator, but I'm worried that I can't play with people. Series X or S is required. Yeah, but I can't play with people. You know what I mean? If I can't play with other people, because like, what I'm saying is like Melee has Slippy the Slippy mod for Melee has its own engine. What's up, Rehan? I really like to make web series, but I need background artists and voice actors. Sorry I missed your message also. That was a nicer way of bringing it up. My bad. I'm in deep discussion right now. I'll get back to you guys in a second.
Holy crap.
Oh, did I say Xbox One again? I meant to say Series X, my bad. I keep saying one, I'm sorry. But what I'm trying to say is, I want to play people who are playing Super Smash Bros. Melee with the Slippy mod on PC when I'm using my Xbox. My Xbox Series X or X. Because that's what I want to do. Because I will literally get an Xbox Series X just to play Melee. Because it has random matchmaking. And I want to be able to play with people on PC because nobody's going to be playing Melee on Xbox like that.
I'm really happy I got that first try. Don't expect that every time from me though.
Like that's what I'm trying to get you to look into. If I can play people on PC.
Yeah, so thanks for the book.
You can? Can you do a demonstration for that? I want you to. I know you're not like amazing at Smash Bros. And people might be mean to you, but it's about getting that to work, you know. Because like I would love for you to do a demonstration on that. I mean, maybe you could just help me set it up, and then I'll do a demonstration if you don't want to.
Oh, hey, Kyubi.
That's so cool. That you can do crossplay with PC.
Yeah, not a goal.
Wow.
I'll still take it 'cause I got it.
Okay, well. Ooh, I don't know. There's so many hacked shit I want, dude. I'm starting to go hacked. I'm going haywire with the hacked shit, man. You don't remember me? Last year, I was literally like, I'm so proud of my authentic setup. My 100% authentic setup. And I wasn't like against hacking or anything. I just liked to be as legit as possible. But then like the most legit thing is to hack nowadays. Because Nintendo don't what everybody else does.
So, yeah, now the only thing that can ruin this run.
And you can play net play with people who are also using PC. So like basically I could play Super Smash Bros. Melee online with somebody who's playing on their computer.
I will try not to.
But I'm playing on Xbox. That's what I'm trying to see. Because it's just hard to believe, you know? It seems so unreal to me.
Unless you're fighting Bowser.
It's that easy? Wow.
Oh, or the Cheep Cheep.
Dude, imagine like me streaming Super Smash Bros. Melee on my live stream playing on Xbox. And I have a Wingman XP, which works for Xbox Series X and Xbox One, where I can use GameCube controllers or like GameCube style controllers from the Switch. Dev mode is about $20 to enable, but it's a one-time fee. Oh wow. Okay, let me catch up with the other stream. My bad, guys.
Alright.
I would like to make a web series, but I need a background artist and voice actors. I'm a pretty good voice actor, but I don't know, that's not, I want to be a voice actor for Nintendo, not as I talk shit about them. I love that the resets for Trico is faster than Turtwig, makes me so much easier and bearable. I already did 150 resets, yeah, 800 resets, oh wow. Yeah, you know, the DS games are even faster. Like, not the 3DS games, but like the Game Boy Advance games are the quickest. Everybody says that Heart Gold and Soul Silver is the easiest game to reset on, but the quickest resets you get are literally from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, just super fast. Animators try not to be predators, challenge impossible, HJ. Yeah, Marcus, dude, I don't even know. I can't even make up my mind anymore. It's like, I want to hack 3DS next, and then I want a normal DS capture card, and then I want a hacked Xbox Series X or S. I probably might want to get the S because I think that's the newer one. Maybe I'll just do a video for playing people in Melee on the PC while I'm in danger. I was thinking of the guy from The Simpsons. I'm in danger when he said that. Spider Boss who poops webs.
If it wasn't 4 hours long, I mean, that's reasonable if you don't have the time for it, or if you just don't think you can do a run that long.
Poison mushroom. Why did he poison himself?
Longer runs are more of my thing. Unless it's like a Sonic.
Oh, so he poisoned himself so the spider eats him and takes damage, but it's a spider, dude. Spiders already have poison in them. This is a weird battle. Wow. That's crazy. That's a really weird battle. That's crazy. What the hell? You literally do not need to get any games on for. No, I won't. You will have it be everything machine instead. Yeah, I won't be getting games. I'm not even interested in any sort of Xbox games. I literally just want like the emulation and shit. I will literally just be using it as an emulation tank. It even has a retro too. Oh wow, it does GameCube and Wii good. Nice. That's cool. Dude, this crown person is mean, bro.
Shut up, Kirsty.
Super sticker star. Oh, he woke up and I didn't know.
Okay, let's get the Fireflower.
I should have put him back to sleep.
2 jumps for safety.
Yeah, I wasted a turn. Oh well. You can load basically all the emulators. You never need anything. I know, right? It's an emulation tank, dude. That's crazy, man. I mean, basically an Xbox is a computer. Because, I mean, it's Microsoft, it's Bill Gates. You know what I mean? I think Xbox is cooler than PlayStation. Because I don't really like how the PlayStation controller looks. Because Xbox, even though the A, B, X, and Y are, like, reversed, compared to like Nintendo. They're in the reverse place, and technically the A button functions as the B button, etc. Same thing with X and Y. X functions as Y, Y functions as X. It's still like a lot better because I literally see
Oh my
A,
god, did you see how
I
close
literally see B, I literally see Y, and I literally see X.
Touching the enemy and falling off
I might have to get an Xbox Series X, dude. When I move, I'll probably get one when I move out. Because right now, I don't have room for that, because that thing is fat as hell. The Series X is fat. I'm not sure the Series S is fat, but... Though the Game Boy Color ROM hacks, like, ROM hacks, like, do you mean Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land? Is there a Wario Land 2 ROM hack, too? I love Wario Land 2 as is. I mean, like, if there was, like, a ROM hack that was actually different levels, then I would play it. But, like, graphically, I like Wario Land 2 as is. Mega Man, etc. Nice. Wario Land 2, I think I like the color more than Wario Land 3, dude. Marcus, I forgot to tell you I made money today again. I made $12 the last few days. It's kind of like, today I stayed out later. I made money slower. It was a slower day. But yeah, I made money, dude. I made $12 so far.
Yeah, not the best wrestle pro, unfortunately, but it's better than ones that I've had in the past.
No, I know I watched you play it. But that's not a ROM hack, though. That's just a ROM. He said ROM hacks. He said the game even load Game Boy Color ROM hacks like Wario Land 2 with Mega Man. He said ROM hacks, so I got confused. Because the Mega Man game is a ROM hack, but the Wario Land 2 wasn't. That was just straight up base Wario Land 2. In color. Marcus, my guy. Marcus, my boy. Wario Land 2 has a Game Boy Color release too. That's the one that I played. They have a Game Boy version for Wario Land 2 and a Game Boy Color version. Game Boy Color and Game Boy both had Wario Land 2. They had a Game Boy Color port as well. That is also not functionable with Super Game Boy. They have a black and white Wario Land 2, and then they have a. It's official. They released it on the. They had Wario Land 2 on both the regular Game Boy and Game Boy Color, and I kid you not, I own it. I think I actually have it in my Game Boy case. It's got a black cartridge, and it's legit. And I knew somebody else who had it on Game Boy Color when I was growing up as well. 2DCon is getting much resignations. They finally implemented a cap of 5,000 people. Oh, cool. That's nice. Is it less people or more people? Registrations, my bad, I read that wrong. Registrations. Is that more or less? I mean, honestly, it's probably better if it's less. Because, I mean, then you have to deal with, like, less assholes from, like, Twitch, you know? I don't think everybody on Twitch is bad, but, like, a lot of the people I'm following on there are pretty cool. But, you just have to be careful sometimes, you know? More careful on there than YouTube. I just know that you always run into the wrong types of streamers on that platform. I mean, they're doing pretty good. Okay, so is it more people or less? I'm still confused. Oh, so much registrations. My bad. I read that wrong. They're having that much of registrations, yeah. I think I read that wrong, my bad. I thought you meant they like limited it to 5,000 or they're like making restrictions or something. I don't know. I don't know why I read that wrong. I'm sorry.
And that just wastes everybody's time. It's very weird glitch too. Welcome back, sir. I'm not going to try and guess what that means.
Paper Mario, I'm the best. I'm the poop. Marcus, I'm using my guitar money for cheap items. But I'm still counting how much I'm making, but I'm like spending it on like, not cheap items, but like cheaper items. Like, not cheap,
wait,
obviously I have to save up for like 3 weeks if I
I
want
went into the wrong one.
whatever I want next. But like, I'm using that for like things that I might need. Like,
Okay, Gauntlet Run.
or games that I might want.
Okay,
And then
so assuming I can get the
I'm,
extended jumps in here, who
using
knows what'll happen.
like the let's see, and then I'm using the money I made.
No, crap.
Well, then I'm using the money I make at work for more heavier expenses and part of my
There we
rent and
Got it.
whatever I owe, which I don't know why. Also, like,
Encounter.
she waits until the last
Okay, I can't run
part
away.
of the month to like let me know
Hold on.
how much I owe.
Everything is alright.
I mean, I think no matter what, I owe like 83, or I might owe
See,
more.
I ran away in the second track.
But
So, if you didn't know, running away in this game is completely random. The game just decides. it
yeah,
wants
oh,
to
that's
run
nice.
down.
You stopped the one. That was
I have
nice of you,
control.
Marcus. I don't know if I read that wrong either. So when you get the HP ups in this game, not only does it raise your HP
Bagel
in
bites are
Paper
not
Mario
quite-
Sticker Star, but it raises your attack too, which I don't know why it doesn't say that.
Sounds delicious.
I didn't realize my jump fluff almost fainted. That was a close call. I'm super engrossed in this speedrun right now.
I mean,
To be honest, I wasn't paying too much
France
attention.
is
I
good
didn't
for it,
even
so-
don't even remember the pokey fight, but it's fine. I've seen this game played once. I feel like it's more fun to watch a speedrunner play this game. This Wiggler section, from what I know, is awful though. It's one of the worst parts of this game.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe tomorrow's already Sunday.
No! Oh,
Marcus, I'm so proud of myself
I feel like I was
for
supposed
this
to.
year. I just feel like I'm doing so good with myself, you know? Like, I'm actually doing so good with myself. Like, with my guitar, with graduating school, with, you know, graduating from college is what I meant. And then just, like, moving out of my mom's, and now I might possibly be starting to become fully independent at some point soon. I think they're going to try to move me out sooner because my housemate that was going to move out, that they were going to let me have his room, he's not moving out until way later, so I might be the first or second person to move out. Both me and my roommate are moving out. I just don't know when I am, but I'm trying my best. But I'm hoping that maybe they can make it like a priority, like have me in priority matchmake for a potential roommate, because, you know, I honestly just need my independence now, man. I'm 30. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if they can still try to really get it going soon, you know, and just start looking now. Cause, and you know, even if it's somebody that doesn't have a Nintendo Switch, even if it's somebody that has like Xbox, no, I don't need. I don't want somebody that plays metal, cause like people who play metal are kind of douchebags. I don't want my roommate to be an asshole, and they stink too. A lot of metalheads smell like fucking ass. I don't mean to be like rude, but like metalheads and Smash Bros players are like literally some of the nastiest like people ever. They're just like sweaty and smell like ass.
Of course, if anybody can.
It's like, unfortunately, like the two things I love the most, like
You're welcome.
everybody that does those things smell like ass, and everybody that does those things literally smell like sweat. And the Smash Bros players have Cheeto fingers, and the metalheads just make a bunch of noise. And there's very few metal bands at any sort of house shows that doesn't sound like noise. It's actually melodic as hell. I've been told I made a bunch of noise, and then I took that constructive criticism to heart and actually changed it. And I don't make a bunch of noise anymore. I slowed down. Started working on learning some scales and learned new songs and became more melodic. And now it's not just a bunch of noise, and I can play fast. How is the subs on been treating you? Hopefully well. Good. Oh wait, subs on? Oh no, I didn't do it this time. I haven't done it the last few times I've streamed. Luckily, Mr. You know who hasn't showed up. Mr. IRL stalker on your end. I thought it was literally me. I thought it was somebody that knew me, like in my life, but then I was wrong. It was poo poo doo doo a dumb butt face, a dumb b, a dumb butt face. That's what I'm gonna call him right now.
Snippets produce
Did it?
poison in their
It's
bodies,
Adam.
so I think it's
Adam
reasonable to
Buttface.
assume that they're immune
Adam
to
B.
it because of that. I mean, it's never been outright stated, but I think it's a safe.
When will that guy learn? How many times do we have to teach you, old man? He said I was using you as a shield, dude. I'm like, what? How am I using you as a shield? Like, he's literally... You're like, oh, you don't even know who I am. Stop hiding behind Marcus like a shield. And I was like, you're literally hiding... I said, you're literally using me as a shield to get through to Marcus.
Yo, Toodler.
Like, you're literally... Like, you know when, like what they did with, like, was it Saddam Hussein or Saddam bin Laden? They pulled him in front and then, like, somebody, like, was behind him and they shot him. They used him as a shield. Well, they're not as a shield, but they, like, went behind him. I think they were wearing armor. But, like, he's usually, literally, I'm in that position. He has me in that position.
Block is on the middle. That was easy.
I'll be going to bed soon, but happy I was able to stop by. You have a good night, Marcus. Take care, dude. Good seeing you, man. I know. Crack a little bit.
Block is on. Okay. I actually completely lost track of the last block there, so I just guessed. Mario always faces the direction of the block, so I assumed it would either be in the very right or the next to very right, so I just guessed there.
How much time have I been on right now? 2 hours, 5 minutes? Not bad,
In
dude.
the language order from slowest to fastest is German, English, Japanese, Korean, Chinese. I was the one who discovered Chinese was faster. It's faster than Korean by like 2.5 minutes when I last time.
Oh, he's playing Paper Mario Sticker Star in Chinese. What the hell? For some reason I thought that was Japanese. This guy's playing Sticker Star in Chinese. What the fuck?
I can
This
actually
guy's
understand
this
the
speedrun in
Korean
Paper Mario
speakers
Sticker
here,
Star is literally in
but
Chinese.
Chinese, I don't know. So that's not helping. This one. What is that? That one is false. Yes. Okay. This one is. Wait, I need to. Oh, Someday I will get every question there correct on the first try. This game actually has on the Chinese version here I'm using it has an there's not an option for it, but it has data for a simplified Chinese version. But I don't know how to switch to it. I've seen gameplay with that text, but I don't know if you have to like fiddle with your system settings or hack your system somehow. I don't know, maybe it just has to detect that your system is like a specific region or something. I don't know how it works. I don't even know if simplified Chinese text would save time over this version of Chinese. Whatever standard, I don't know.
That was a really good capture.
But if simplified would save time, then yeah, I would totally look into a way to switch to that somehow. No.
13. Not too shabby.
This I just scoured the internet for an ISO. Or well, the 3DS file format is an ISO, but I just keep saying that. But I just found that and then I installed it onto my hack system.
This guy is even streaming on a hack 3DS, dude. He's playing Paper Mario Sticker Star in Chinese on a hack system.
But I could not find it anywhere. The Chinese version of this game is very hard to find. When I could find pages for it, it was either out of print or out of stock. So, yeah, I was just out of options. I mean, hey, if I can ever be guided to a page where I can actually buy the Chinese version, I would totally buy it.
Guys, I'm gonna get myself some more coffee. BRB. Oh, my legs need a stretch.
What did you call me? You wanted to tell me that he was gonna go to Burger King instead.
He's gonna go to Burger King?
Yeah, like Saturday.
Why did he say that?
He just telling me about what he wants to eat.
My reason Orlando. I'm going to go to Burger King next Saturday. Orlando. Daniel is making fun of how, because he'll call him Orlando sometimes, like the person we're using this entire week. Every time he knew Daniel was like Orlando. And then he's funny. He's like we were like imitating like how he says it. And I was in the living room, and I was like Orlando. And he's like Orlando. And he's like Orlando. That's so he's like he needs you, bro. Like it's like now or like never. And he's like, I'm gonna go to Burger King. Do you know when he's moving? No. Because like I might even move out before him. I don't know. I made a huge stink last night, dude. I got upset when, cause you know my bedtime's at 1. You know, I might have woke him up. Maybe that's why his eyes look bloodshot. But so I'll probably try to be a little quieter around like 12:30. And I'll probably just try to unpack close down my stuff earlier tonight, just to not cause too much conflict. You know, but it was literally 12:56. I had 4 minutes. I think his time might be a little ahead in his room, because I remember one time it was like 9:08 on the clock, and Jared was still not in bed. He's like, "What are you doing? It's 9:16." I'm like, bro, fix your clock, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, it is weird.
It's already, you know, good. I thought Patrick did have a card back, so I got it. James, it's time to have a shower. It was full of uncle. I was like, no.
Wait, tonight?
In the morning.
In the morning?
Oh, today.
Dude, I've seen him like butt naked a couple of times, and I'm just like, I always like look like, I am like, dude, like I like instantly look away, so I don't see his schlong. It's really not schlong, bro. Like I've seen it in the corner of my eye. He's got a tiny one, but like, oh man. You thought you were James?
It's like 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning,
It was
dude.
like hella early. Yeah,
Why?
checking the Patrick.
Did you sleep naked?
I don't think so. He was gonna go to the shower.
Dude, these guys are kind of weird, bro. Like,
I'm ready to do my shower.
it's 4 in the morning going through. Yeah, why are these guys like weird lately, dude? Like,
Time is off.
I know, dude, because Patrick thought it was like he went in the living room like a few mornings ago, and he was like saying, it's Saturday, and James was like, no, it's Friday. Go back in your room. Go back in your room. He's like, I hate you. Don't fuck with me. And he's like, you don't fuck with me. Nobody fucks with me. That's what he said. And then he came in the room and like didn't even close the door when I was sleeping. He turns on the light, and then I got up to close the door, and he starts muttering. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, dude. And then I didn't say that, but I mouthed it to myself. And then he finally shut up. I finally fell asleep, and he literally thought it was Saturday. Guess who else thought it was Saturday, but I actually got to remind him. Kevin thought it was Saturday as well. The same night Patrick thought it was Saturday. And Jared thought he was getting a shower at like 4 in the morning. It doesn't make sense. They're all like off at times. That's so weird, dude. But luckily I was able to remind Kevin that he had work that day too. It's good I reminded him because he literally has work that day. He probably would have made it to work though, because I think they wake him up when breakfast is ready. Dude, I don't know how Kevin stays up all night, bro. Because he'll get up like 4 in the morning and smoke a cig. I just don't understand how he does it, because I can't wake up at like 7 and go to bed at 4. You know what I mean? I sleep in, but it's because,
Yeah, the
you know,
cartridge
I
version,
kind of sleep. I don't know.
I would
I'm
get
always a
so I
sleeper.
wouldn't feel entirely bad about just using some random digital version file.
I might be more tired tonight because I woke up at 10. My anxiety was pretty bad today.
Cartridge is slower than digital.
Until the day started, I was like literally nervous to come out of my room, and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna come out of my room because I'm gonna face it now. You know, if there's a problem, I might as well deal with it now. You know, instead of continuing to hide. Literally got up at 10 today.
I did for a different game. I got the Korean version of Super Paper Mario, which
I mean, Tender
suspect
Hawk is
bad
okay for
true,
me to wake up if somebody wakes me up and it's 10.
but
That's
I can't play
okay,
it
but it's
because
like anything before
apparently,
10, bro. It's not bad.
Korean Wii games are coded differently than Wii games from literally every other region on the planet. So even if you hack your system, you still can't play it. You need a Korean Wii system, which I really wish I would have known before I put the time into finding a copy. But it's too late now, and I just have a plastic paperweight sitting right next to me.
See, also, it's like unrelatable too with like everyone living here, because like they always like, you know, when they take. What are you playing right now? What are you playing right now?
The
Oh, Fruit Ninja. Cats love that game. So you know, what was I gonna say? Friggin', something. Oh, I feel like unrelatable for me because like all those guys get so hyped over like getting lunch on Saturday. I'm like, guys, you realize instead of spending, you know, $20 on fast food, you guys could save $20 for 3 weeks to get a brand new game on your Switch or something.
Yeah.
You know, and like that's the thing, like they're using their like Jared's. I think they're using Jared's like program money, or they're using like whatever Patrick has, and you're using like Kevin's work money for like that stuff. You know, I don't like, to be honest, it's a boarding care, but like I think that's why they don't like. That's why they want me to use my own work money, because they use their own work money for the fast food thing. But I'm like, Jared is like, his stomach is hard, dude. I was talking to Daniel about that. He's got this hardened stomach. It's not even like, he doesn't even, to me, he doesn't even look fat. Daniel was telling me that he looks like he has a liver issue. You know what I mean? His stomach is like hardened. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, like, you can't drink like soda. You need to like have diet soda, or like, but then like they're still taking him out to fast food like every weekend. I'm like, you know, it's only gonna get better and be like, hey Jared, instead of getting you fast food, why don't we hold on to $20, and in 3 weeks we can get you a brand new Switch game. You know, reward the dude with games instead of like, because games are like 3 times more expensive than fast food if you think about it. See, and like I just don't understand, because I mean I understand why, because they don't have like exposure like I do to the real world, you know. Kevin kind of does. And yeah, I notice he doesn't get as hype about it. He just wakes up earlier than me, so he just like fucking undo it, you know. But for me, like, if I want Wendy's, I'll walk to Wendy's. If I want Burger King, I'll walk to Burger King. I've been on the other side of town near the bus stop just to get McDonald's and get a smoothie or get a McFlurry on my walk, you know, home. Like, I've been around the block already, not like that, but in Santa Maria, I've been like, you know what I mean? Wendy's is super close to us too. You know, that's all super close. So like for me, like instead of waking up earlier to get a Frosty, or to go to Wendy's and get a burger and fries, I'm just gonna get a Frosty. Bro, I'm so bummed the friggin' berry one's going away. The triple berry. I gotta get 2 more. I gotta get like at least 2 more, dude. I love me some triple berry, and they're gonna replace it with fucking shitty ass vanilla again. Come on, guys. I gotta try the chocolate one. It's good. You don't like it? Oh, fuck. That sucks.
The berry one's cool.
Maybe I'll try the vanilla one too. I'll try them both. Yeah, the berry, like Daniel didn't like the berry one. He thought it was like weird. But that's like the thing, they're competing with Grimace, bro. Grimace's birthday, bro. They're like trying to compete with that, and it's like, it's actually like, kind of better because it's like ice cream. Like I asked them when I first got a Frosty, I was like, can I get a straw with that too? Because they just gave me a spoon.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to drink with that straw. I'm like, why can't I drink this shit? And it's because it's thick.
Yeah.
Like it's ice cream. It's not like a milkshake.
The first door is for, well, you know, you just saw there, I got the fish hook with it. And the second door is for way later in chapter 4, which I'll use to unlock a shortcut to get me to the end of the last level of chapter 4 faster. Normally you would have to go through a bunch of snippet and shy guy fights, but with the secret door you can skip right to the
14-minute reset, not too shabby. It's more like a 12-minute reset. These resets are being pretty nice to me today, guys. The last 2 days. That makes up for the night before last, because they were awful. Maybe I will do 15? Yeah, 15? Okay. I did 20 last, okay. Did 21, I know, 31 night. I did 15 another night, that's 45. Then I did...
He still knocked over all the pins in one throw, so give him a break.
I don't know what
It's
I
a
did.
strike in my heart.
21 night, no, 31 night. 15 another night, that's 45. Then I did 20 last night, that's 65. 15 tonight is 80. And then yeah, 20 tomorrow is, that's 100. So I think, let me do the math. Doing some math, boy. I'm gonna do some math. This might be my last reset, guys, just FYI.
Too bad. Just kinda
The luck is good tonight, too. I'm loving it right now. I'm loving it. Holy shit. 30 plus 15 plus 20 plus 15 plus 20. Yep, 100. So tomorrow will be 100. Boy. Yeah,
Oh.
boy.
Still took it off, though. That's good.
I feel rejuvenated. Yeah, I will close it down after this reset. This is the last reset of the night, guys. Wish me some last reset luck hype in the chat. Type it if you're in the stream and lurking. Just kidding, you can if you want.
Don't hit me.
Yeah, so when you get no Altaria, I love that when Altaria's not there, because Altaria freezes me too much and does too much damage.
Oh, okay.
That's something I wasn't ready for when I started this hunt. Altaria is a pain. Mario.
Come on. Okay. Whoa. Thank you. Took a risk with that little shortcut there, almost touched the blooper. Okay, I'll be good with this right here unless my boomerang mysteriously vanished from my inventory, which I'm pretty sure it hasn't. There it is. Look, it's Luigi. Hey, Luigi. No. Wait, go back. No, go back. There he is. Look, top right. Poor guy. Oh, there's some police sirens.
This guy's got like police sirens in his Paper Mario speedrun right now. One time I was playing Mario Kart 8, the original one on the Wii U, and I was playing with some of my friends that came over. Claudia was one of my best friends. If she still lived here, she would be. And if she ever moves back, she still will be. But yeah, there was like police sirens. She was like, oh my gosh, somebody's dying. She was kind of funny, dude. She liked a lot of the videos I'd show her too, like from YouTube. Like I'd show her YouTube oops, and dude, her laugh was contagious, dude. I miss her, dude. I should probably hit her up. Just ask her how she's doing. Bro, don't tell me I deleted her on Facebook. I don't think I should. I mean, I don't think I would, dude. She was literally, like, honestly one of my best friends. That'd be fucked up. I'm gonna message her right now, dude. Unless I can't. I kind of miss her, dude. Let me see my friends list. Please don't tell me I knocked her out of my shit. She was one of my best friends, dude. That's fucked up. Don't tell me I did that, dude. Don't do it, Jake. Don't do it, Jake. I'm gonna strangle my phone. Nay, we're friends on here. Was just thinking about you. All of a sudden, I miss you. I was watching a Paper Mario speed run, and was literally this dock part really confused
Fury's
me,
cutscenes are unskippable?
and I was really
I thought the world
thinking,
record for that game was like, for that game to any percent was like 30 minutes or something. Unless that's like some special speedrun mode or something. Or is there like glitches to skip the cutscenes or something? Oh, there is a speedrun mode. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, those achievements are important. Good job on your speed fast. Cutscenes included.
I messaged her. I said, was just thinking about you. All of a sudden, I'm not saying all of a sudden I miss you, as in I miss you all of a sudden now. I was just thinking all of a sudden I miss you. I was watching Paper Mario separate. I meant.
S ranks are the best. Unless they waste time, then they're not the best. They're lame. A ranks are better in that case. Sonic has ruined S ranks for me, because they always waste time in those games. He's angry. Angry noodle. It's not really like a noodle, more like with all the segments, it's more like
Dude, why do they all in sync just have their time off? Why do they all the people, like all the clients here in sync have their time off?
Angry.
It's like weird. They're all like in sync, you know.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I wonder if they did something with them that they usually do on the day after. Because it's literally all of them except Jim. He's nonverbal. Like, I wonder if they did something with them that they usually do the next day. I was thinking, like, come on, Patrick should know because he only saw him like one day, and he's like, "Where's I want lunch." My guy is like full of air, dude. He's like a balloon.
If you say so.
Because I mean, like those farts don't stink. It's just air, dude. Daniel was like, "Dude, I know this sounds kind of gay, but like, you're like, I don't even know no homo, but like, his farts don't even stink." He said it like that, dude. Dude, they caught my guy giving him pizza. There was like one night he finally bought him pizza again. Because he stopped doing that because he was taking advantage of him over it. He's not supposed to, but like the one night he did it, finally did it, like they caught him. And like they actually caught him, you know, and so like he hadn't done it anymore. Alright guys, that is the last reset of the stream. That is 15 resets. We're gonna do 20 tomorrow no matter what. I'm gonna pack my stuff up early tonight. I'd be going in my room otherwise. If I'm not 20 resets tomorrow, I'm taking this shit in my room and doing the rest tomorrow because I only have 20 resets left. So anyways, guys, you have a great one. It was a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. It was only 2 hours worth. Pokey Guitarist Jake signing out. Rock on, stay metal. Deuces. Guitar went well today. It was amazing. I made $6.57, and the day before I made $5.78, or 88 cents. I'm getting places. I'm doing cool things this year, guys. I'm gonna do some video game guitar covers. So if you're watching this at the end of the stream, please subscribe for Wally's theme guitar cover because I will be doing that at some point. Deuces. Pokey Guitarist Jake signing out. Rock on, stay metal. Maiden, Iron Maiden for the win.